Tier 16. Give me my plate back. This is an overkill team, and I don't care. But Ardyn can solo it. I'm not really worried about that. We got 4 tiers left after this, and we're only going to get characters leading up to that. So I'm not really worried about saving people. I mean, there's certain characters that I want free for certain stages, like Tier 20, Lightning. She's still free. But leading up to that, I mean, I think I have plenty to work with. And I just built Kefka. Got the burst and everything. So I think we're going to be okay. I might come back here and try to solo it just for fun with Ardyn, but we'll see. Let's worry about the actual in-game content first and just get what we need to get, and maybe I'll come back to it. I don't know. Probably not, though. Let's just be real. It's amazing how Edward's hide is so effective, because it doesn't look like he's hiding very well. He didn't even move. He just kind of crouched a little bit, and this ghost is like, shit, I can't see him. Where'd he go? Whatever works, man. I probably could have gone even harder with this team, to be honest, but what I did works. I end up going against my original plan. When I got to wave 4, yeah, spoiler alert, we're gonna get there, but I'll just talk about it now, because why not? Wave 4, that's the one with the 2 big snails. I was gonna burst there, and for some reason I just didn't. I would think I was trying to time Ardyn's rotation, because what I normally like to do with Ardyn is after you use the EX, he gets a free skill. That's when I try to burst. So I was waiting for the opportune moment for that to happen, and then I noticed that they were basically dead. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna burst now. That would be a total waste. So I just ended up saving the burst and the summon for the demon wall, and the thing just went down like Jericho. It was nice. Nice and easy. Yeah, other characters who are really good here. We have 9. He's awesome for this stage. Dash is really good. If you just built Kefka, he'd be fantastic. Maria's really good here. Yeah, I'm just thinking of newer characters that people have pulled on and built since the last tier. And yeah, those are all people that come to mind that would be really solid for this. Really good. And even Kane would be good, only you can't launch the demon wall at the end. But aside from that, I mean, he can still delay it with his EX. It still batteries everyone, so it's not like just because you can't launch it, bringing Kane would be a bad idea. Kane would actually be great for this whole stage. Some of these things used to, I don't even know if they still do because they kind of died fast, but when we first saw these things, that was Fran's event, these things stacked so many buffs, it was so annoying. But now I think it's like they just put the 1 on, which is cool because they frame their buffs too. So I remember that back in the day, it was hard to stack debuffs on top of these things because there was no room. But now I don't think we need to worry about that. Like, I don't remember, maybe they can get to a point where they can do that, but I don't know. Because I remember the Chaos version of these when we got the Fran Lost chapter, the buff stacking functioned a little different. As opposed to just putting a bunch of buffs on, it was like 1 framed buff. Something like that. Their auto breaks are annoying though. So just stall these things out so you don't have to deal with it. Nobody needs auto breaks. Like, Edward can't even hide from it. With his mad dodging skills, they still hit him and break him. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that hit's guaranteed. Yeah, I know it is, because even if they technically miss, they still break you. I remember I fought these things with Galif once, and they were still breaking them, even though it said miss. So that's weird to see, like, when they attack, they miss, they break, and he counters. There's a lot going on there. I don't know if Brothers was the best choice. So I tend to just go right to Odin when Ardyn's on the team. but I kind of figured with Edward and Rinoa, they would benefit more off of brothers, because they kind of just battery and then attack. So I'm like, okay, I'll give them some max brave, and maybe that'll do the trick. It seemed to work. And see, I forget about it here because I'm like, oh, I'll battery Ardyn so he doesn't get broken. No, they just do that anyway. It doesn't matter. But it's not like Ardyn's gonna die. He can't die. Well, he can if you screw up. But in general, no, he's good. Like this. Put this buff back on. We're all good. Okay, they do put more buffs on, slowly but steadily. So, from what I can tell, take these things out quick so they don't stack themselves with buffs and then you're barely hitting them. I do like how quickly Edward's EX comes up, especially the fact that skill 2, hide, return isn't like this, but hide is. When you hide, you know, instant turn rate, doesn't add to the turn count, and builds the EX up faster. Sometimes I'll just hide and return just so that the EX is up. It's pretty cool. So almost through wave 2. I don't think I used any Edward LDs yet. So we might as well just use one so that they don't get any hits off. I know it would have just been brave, but I don't want to deal with it. I don't feel like it. We're putting you to sleep. I was thinking Aura of Darkness because it would have killed them both, but either way this turn's free, so it only amounts to 1 anyway. So if anything, let's just use the Warp Strike so our skills are at 4 and 4, moving forward, and that gets us closer to the EX. Uh-oh, Lunatic Come. What do we do? That is weird seeing these things be like, it's almost like it's just like half Trash Wave, half Boss. I mean, they die pretty fast, but yeah, I mean, look at that. That's not like, it's not your typical Come. They're usually dead already. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but we're going to drop that topic now. All in all, I mean, this tier wasn't too bad at all. I know it's just the team. The team is really strong. I don't remember if I mentioned Kefka as being a good character for this tier, but he absolutely is. He's really strong here. Might as well shift focus. See, I should have went with skill 1. I should have batteried the team there to get into that. But too late now. Like it matters. Look how quickly they're dying. Yes, go for the break. So you can go again after this and just knock them out. Nice and easy. Yeah, right here. I should have just went in with the burst. I should have just done it here. That way we would have had the burst effect for longer. Yeah, it would have made sense. But that's okay. I don't think it really mattered at the end of the day. It all just kind of worked out. Like right here, I should have just used the burst. What am I doing? Sleep would have still been on. It would have been great. Especially with B getting 2 turns. That's just 2 turns of sleep that just go away. Not very well planned out, but it doesn't matter. Can we just hide and return? Yes. Do it. Or no. We give battery. Interesting idea. This is just so sleep takes effect. Because why not? He's hiding. You can't see him. Okay, but see, this was foolish what I did here. Oh wait, no, never mind. It extends the buff. I was looking at it and I thought that the C65 was going to wear out that heart buff, but it didn't. It all works out. Okay, I'm having Barrett Lost Chapter flashbacks. What do you guys think you're doing? Getting in your shell, building a bunch of Brave. No, we're not playing that game. These things can hit you hard though, and I think they do. I think they have like a speed down or something. I mean, you'll see it. I do get hit, but it's nothing too serious. Yeah, that's right. So I'm like, okay, I'll give Rinoa a battery so that we don't get broken. Wow! It's okay though. He is running low, 2 and 2. Yeah, their defenses are annoying there, because that usually hits way harder. See, if that wasn't Ardyn, that could have been death for somebody. It would have been death. That was like 15,000. So I'm glad it was Ardyn. Like how Rinoa doesn't run, she just floats with the wings. I don't blame her. If I had wings, I wouldn't walk anywhere. I know a guy who brought, it was actually Young, who brought General Leo here. And we were all talking about how pissed off that Demon Wall probably was to see General Leo again. Like, I thought we left this back in Chapter 8. I came back with a vengeance, and here you are again. We lose Angel Wing. We could just bring it back. No, let's do this, though. Might as well just go in, dude. Might as well just do it. And this is odd doing the burst on a single target. Normally I like to spam Aura of Darkness because it hits everybody. But there's just one, so we go with Warp Strike when there's just one. Way more damage. Yeah, his life drops surprisingly fast. Like, I would have assumed that they would have made this thing a little tankier, given the fact that it's the last wave and it's a giant wall, but no. Like, it dies so fast. I'm not complaining, I just wasn't expecting it. He's already over half dead. So at that point, there's really no need to prolong this. We should just go into the burst and end this. Ignore that disgraceful burst damage, by the way. Ugh, gross. I'm used to him hitting like 1.4, something like that. That I'm okay with. But 0.8, blah. Single target though, what can you do? Yeah, no need. I still had a sleep left I could have used. So I'm saying I could have went way harder in this. But for a blind run, I'll take this. Oh my god, do you hear that truck? Every time I try to record something. Every time. That's what I get for sitting outside and recording videos. You'd think I'd learn, but I never do. Just keep it coming. All good. And of all the finishing moves, we'll let Angelo take this one out. Doggy Doomsday. Okay, so that's tier 16 with a team that completely trivializes it. If anyone wants to build a team, they don't know who to bring. If you bring this team, you'll have an easy time. Thanks for watching.